told to subscribe to Duolingo. This HBI HTs here. The tweets off them. Okay. Have to update PCSX2. Ah, sorry. Probably didn't have to say sorry for that. Studio mode. That seems already set up. Oh, loud. So loud. Okay, this game's just loud. No, they just reset my PCSX2 volume. Awesome. And presumably pretty close to the end of this. So that's our goal, as they say in the beats. I'm assuming both routes are probably about the same length. Okay. Dang. What was I doing last time we played this game? I think I was opening the floodgate, or I had just opened the floodgate. So let's go look at the floodgate. Yeah, I had just opened it. Okay. Did I not close the floodgate? What was that? It's not. There's nothing here. I'm realizing now I've been playing this game for 2 years. Because I started this October 2 years ago. I I should stream more. Not equipment. Oh, spooky ghost. That gives me this. Then I can. Oh, okay, I remember why I stopped playing this game. I can just walk past these guys. I think those guys beat me up in a way that was really annoying. That's all of my healing uses. She's like fast. I can't even zone her. Why is she like... That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So I can run past the first guys, and then I have to deal with the lady. I have a bit of time before she runs up. I don't really have I don't really have that many summon cards. Maybe I just go ice at her? Hope that kills her. Maybe she's strong against fire. And me using the fire thing was a lot of things when I struggled. I still... Thinking back, this puzzle was really dumb. There's nothing stopping me that I can see from also just gunning past this woman. Main problem here is to just... How do I get out of this? I gun straight forward. Okay, that was pretty easy. Maybe my problem with this game has legitimately just been that I'm not playing it like a survival horror game enough. Like...
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Maybe I can legitimately just gun past like every enemy of this game. Okay, so I have to go down here. It's kind of crazy to me that this game got translated, yeah. Like, I guess it's not that weird, but I just, you know, considering a lot of weird survival horror games for the PS2 were translated, especially in Europe specifically. Like, I don't know if this, I don't know. This being so Japanese makes it feel weirder than something like UFOs getting translated.
Silkworms in the mulberry leaves. Literally harbor silkworms, reviving the dead and causing illness. Does this mean that no more sacrifices will be born again?
I guess I don't know much about European gaming history. Was there just like a moment for survival horror games during the PS2 era there that wasn't really in America? Because I feel like in America, the survival horror boom was really the PS1. Like, PS2 is still popular with, like, you know, RE4, the Silent Hills. But it really does feel like the PS1 was kind of, especially like survival horror. I feel like with RE4 and stuff, people kind of treated it like we had moved on from this style of survival horror. And with how many survival horrors I know are only really released in Europe, was that like a thing, notably? I should probably... Give me 1 second. I don't know if that even notably changes how it looks on your guys' end, but it should make it so that the uh they should make it so any like PCSX2 pop-ups don't show up.
Banish humans and all evil spirits.
Seems to be an item over here. This is very much telling me we are coming up on the final boss. So I do think that looking for as many talismans as possible is probably smart at this point in the game. Oh. Nice. Oh, I didn't like that. Don't like that. chug an elixir here. How did that not hit? Okay, I have to stop on both of them. You guys better drop stuff. No. No. Awesome. This is store time. Oh. Do you think that actually changes depending on how many times we've saved?
I might have been killed right here.
Oh.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
Very mean. This is not a breakable wall. I had to be fixing this way. I'm just making sure I have my fan out. Chat, I don't think this is a loot game. Yeah, man. No. Okay. It's not that. I thought one of them stood up. more stuff. That's nice. That's really nice. Okay. I'm going to just ignore that. Should I ignore that? I guess I can't ignore that. Oh. Thank you for leading me to see stuff on accident. Sorry if the vacuuming noises are annoying. I don't know how much that you picked up. There's something to the right. Okay, this is leading me to the kill yourself zone. I assume you just gotta go this way to get to whatever opens silk threads. And he farted on me.
Banished demons and all evil spirits.
This game has been getting a lot more than normal today for some reason. Is this guy like dead? Weird. I mean, I have sealed Jupiter. What's that? There has not been a save point in a while. Is there going to be one?
So, you're still alive? And as for the other three, they served their purpose.
What? Is that why you sent us here?
The disciples were simply a manifestation of my power. That was my plan. They were the perfect fodder for the Kuon spell.
Oh,
You insignificant creatures have only one purpose. That is to join the dead and complete the chest of 9 grudges.
Dolan!
Foolish and stupid child.
Oh, I think it did. It just didn't mute the background noise of my mic. Weird. Macy wanted in. So be excited for some Macy noises. If she ends up making up. Macy! Good doggy. Please be a safe point in this room. Is Saime an actual mythological figure? I feel like I might have looked exactly this up already before. Oh yeah, that guy. I know that guy. Opened the internet to look at that and instantly saw Walter Wolzak, Captain Shock Yowie. Very interesting. I want to just trust that the game won't be mean to me and will have a save point somewhere. But also, the punish from doing that is having to do this entire section again. Okay. First things first. Leave.
Banish demons and all evil spirits.
It seems like I'm trying to just get past her. I don't think I can swing through this door. Easy. Oh. I accidentally double looped it. Haven't I been here before?
Help! Please! Someone! Help me! Utsuki! Utsuki, are you alright? You can't stay here. Your sister. Utsuki. Help me! I beg you. What? Don't do that! Utsuki!
That's just the end. uh, I didn't think that'd just be the end. I assumed there'd be a boss fight. I don't think I want to start the last phase. Because I feel like if I do, I'm kind of feeling Kuon'd out. So, it's going to be right back, and I'll figure out what else I can do. Should I just play one of the things I've been playing? I don't know if I want to play those. Yeah, sure. Now the Yale horror game begins. Studio mode. Where is it? There it is. Turtle power. Why does the band Pesto intro kind of sound like Turtle Power? Yeah. The joke is that the game is bad, so it's scary. In case you didn't get it. Let's open the thing. What stage am I on in this game? Eat. Sure. I still don't know, like... This is something that I know is kind of different depending on the streamer. What the fuck? See? Yell spooky shit. A bad video game. First person's giant. You have to say my joke. I can't think of any other good jokes. So I don't have any more to your on. what I was saying is, I know this is something that really depends on the streamer, but I do not know if I should be like a read the text out loud type of person or not. Cause like, I don't know, I don't want to like damage my throat, and doing funny voices damages my throat. But also like, I am reading the text, like to myself, which can lead to just like moments of complete silence. If like I'm I like I feel like most of this I don't really watch streams. I watch edited stream highlights and stuff, but I don't really watch streams. So I don't think I have an opinion on this, I guess. And most of the time if I am like I think the kind of inherent problem is it is more annoying if you're doing it for a story-based game, but story-focused game. You know, something like this, where a lot of it is pure VN. Like, that is more annoying because then you are doing it for longer stretches of time. But that's also like, you know, if you are listening to this as background noise, you are not getting any of this. The story is functionally non-existent if you are purely doing this as background noise. Which, like, yeah. Like, most of the time when I see streamers that do read at least some of the text out loud, it's people that are playing, like, you know, a platformer. So they text every once in a while and they'll just read it. But that's all the... It's a weird balance, I feel. Itchy ear. It's just like one of those things of... Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. I noticed that, but I don't know how to fix it. Because it is my mic. If I decrease the gain, does that help? And then... I don't remember why I turned up the gain. I had like a noise. Okay. Oh, fix it. Wow. Okay. Wow. 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 Okay. I think this at least kind of fixes it. I think I actually found a better fix for it. I have not looked into the settings for this that much. They'll never tell me that things sound bad. Okay, I think that just fixes it. Without me having to change anything else. Let me turn back up that gain, because I assume I had that on for a reason. Okay. So, is it fine now? Or at least, like, slightly better? Hmm. I should probably get a better mic at some point, but yeah. Okay. Ah. Oh. $5 Waldo Jack. I hadn't seen that happen yet, I'm pretty sure. I forgot I made it Waldo. I should probably set that up better. That is not how you spell Shide, is it? Shide. That's fucked up. I didn't know that was how you spell Shide. I kind of assumed it was just SHYED. That's fucked up. I feel like I probably have spelled it as Shide once or twice. But it is one of those words I feel like you don't really use in normal conversation, even if you hear it a lot in, like, fiction. It's kind of weird that, like, despite Super Robot Wars OGs as, like, a brand, having a lot of very obvious, like, Brave influence with its design sense, I don't know how many actual, like, living robots there are in it. Especially in OGs proper, like the franchise. Like the game series, not the franchise. Like, I think the BX guys are living robots, even if they're also piloted. There's, like, the guy that's from fucking Gate Battle, who I assume is a living robot, but that could be on. Is that all? That's all I can think of. I guess there's like 9, but that's a robot girl, which is different. I feel like Super Robot Wars OGs touch on a shockingly small space of mecha storytelling. Like, I feel like you can kind of split all the OG protags into either, like, 0079 Amuro or CCA Amuro. They're all either career soldiers or teenager who is pulled into the battle unexpectedly. I don't know. I feel like with how much the Super Robot Wars Uniting team seems to like 70s style Super Robot Protect the Lab shows, with how easy they are to put into a Super Robot Wars setting, you would expect more things that are similar to that. I wish I was the same. I think once you've played a Super Robot Wars game, it assaults your brain. You start thinking about shit, yawn. That's fine. Dog. Measy. Good dog. Measy. Come lay down. Measy. Come on. Good dog. That was a good thing. No. How?
Wow! すんごくいい距離よ
I don't know if focus is good enough in this game that I can just kind of throw her into the middle and expect her to win. Like, I think there's a chance. Okay, this hitter, sorry, will not. Oh, this hitter did a lot of damage. Loose knuckle. Okay. Do you have a heal? No, but someone has trust. It's trust. I should. You do not have wall. kind of assumed they would have that. Richly. Dog. That's fine. Z1 because it's the closest to a good one, and even then I do not like half of Z1 because I cannot handle the dude out. I think the most like the thing with Super Robot Wars is that like I think there's enough like intertextuality built into the mecha genre that you can legitimately bring interesting things out of a crossover work in with them, you know. I think a crossover work lets you like poke at things a show does not poke at, you know. Which I think is interesting. Or even if you aren't poking at something the show doesn't poke at, you can poke at stuff you don't think the show pokes at enough. You can accentuate the parts of a show you like or you found interesting using other shows, you know. But also, like, if you do a crossover work unthinkingly, instead of being that, it's just everything becomes the mean show. You know, if you're treating Toei Mazinger and Char's counterattack as functionally the same, that either is elevating Toei Mazinger to be more interesting, or it's lowering Char's counterattack to be less interesting. And a lot of the time, Super Robot Wars does the... I don't remember which order. A lot of the times they lower interesting shows to be less interesting, rather than the opposite. Which I think is sad. Because I think it's very... I think it's honestly easier to do the latter. Because a lot of the times, the latter just happens. You know, if you are making a game that is functionally detailing the plots of a bunch of shows, but they have to intermix, I think it's very easy to make it more interesting if you just follow that plot pretty closely and have, like, obvious overlaps. Which, from my memory, because I played this like 4-ish years ago at this point probably, Z was the best at doing that intentionally. Also, I wouldn't be that shocked if I'm wrong and Z's not actually that good, and I just liked it at the time. I also like more of the cast of Z now, so... Yeah. That was X I brought up. Not X, T. Like, I think something like... I think Nadesco is legitimately the most consistently undervalued show in Super Robot Wars rosters. Because Nadesco, it's just really easy to mess around with. Because of its meta commentary. Like, it's both on a fun level and an interesting level. There's a lot you can do with it. But then, like, I've kind of changed my opinions on Gunbuster a bit after watching it with Ava. Where, like, I'm unsure how much Gunbuster is intentional with its weird fashy stuff. Because I think on some level, it's equally likely that Gunbuster completely does that unintentionally, and it's just, you know, Gainax guys liking imagery of fascist propaganda movies and putting that in their mecha thing and not doing it just doing it completely unthinkingly. Which, you know, that's really fucking stupid of him. Like, that's a really stupid guy thing to do, but like, you know, that is better than being actively, we are making the mecha show about how, about Japan Cope World and how that is awesome and you should kill yourself. But I do think there's equally likely a chance that they did do it intentionally. And it is... This is... And Gunbuster is a work about how you should kill yourself for your country. But I do also... Now I do think there's a non-zero chance they did it intentionally and are doing it as a bad thing. They know that is bad and they are doing it because of that. Which, like... I think they kind of obviously were not good enough at doing that intentionally, considering how many Gunbuster fans like it completely unthinkingly. Like, even ignoring Gunbuster fans that are actively fascistic and like it as you should kill yourself for your country type stuff, there's a lot of Gunbuster fans that are just stupid and like it just because it looks cool. And I think that, like, I've gone really off the rails with this discussion, hey guys. I think something like a Super Robot Wars setting, kinda... Super Robot Wars will inevitably, like... Super Robot Wars will inevitably soften any show that's in it. Whether that be, you know, a show that is intentionally sad, they'll soften, or a show that is intentionally, like, whatever. Like, so like, something like Gunbuster in Super Robot Wars is kind of inherently less about how you should sacrifice yourself for your country, because they won't do that, because then you'll lose Gunbuster as a unit for the rest of the game, and they don't want that. So, like, in a Super Robot Wars setting, there's less to interrogate about Gunbuster, and I also think Gunbusters are hard work to interrogate in something like that because of the fact that nothing in, like, you would have to make a lot of changes to Gunbuster to interrogate that. Like, I don't know how you could interrogate Coach as a character without just having it be a different show at some point. cannot pick up. I was said I couldn't yet. Nah, you can just yell. Yeah.
調子に乗るな。
総称は警備のようですね。
油断はなりませんぞ、艦長。敵はこちらに狙いを定めつつあるようです。
砲撃始め。ドラゴン2より各機へ。
I do have it so my mouse doesn't show. I didn't know if I remembered to set that setting. Excel. Here. Why do I not get the support attack? Oh, because I'm not flying. I'm stupid. Did you get this contact? No. Have I played everything in Z now? It might be time for me to replay the... Watch everything with you guys.
ダメだ。共同体には構わない。行くぞ、グルンガスト。
Yes, I have. It might be time for me to replay Z.
その程度で礼式は落とせんぞ。
I forgot that I should say this. I'm still put.
配管ミサイル。
There's that. Good. Pop up both of those. I've heard the new Super Robot Wars is good. And they also did, like, swap the main Yaitu So it kind of feels believable. And that pains me because it also kind of sounds like the worst game of all time. Look, everything I actually hear about it makes it sound like it's comically bad. But people at least, like, semi-just opinion-wise say it's really good. And, like, actually does have some interesting stuff to do with the franchise. And the franchise is contained within. So it's like, oh. Is this person slop hounding, or are they correct and they made an accidentally good Super Robot Wars game? Really? Super Robot Wars is a franchise where, like, I really want them to be good. So I want to play more. But it's also like, yo, I'm good about how untranslated stuff. And, like, I can't really play those ones. And a lot of them have stuff I don't. Oh. I do not have this set up correctly. So I can't actually read that text. The alerts are now on top of that. I think my new stream layout is really nice. But also I've used it like once. So it's not fully set up correctly, as you can probably tell. So yeah. I think the problem with Super Robot Wars is kind of just the problem with the modern mecha genre, which is that it's primarily made by people that really care about these shows more as puzzle pieces to a greater whole than as standalone works. Which is arguably smart for a, like, crossover franchise, but I do think overall hurts the actual quality of the works. Like, when you think of Mazinger not as the stuff that is interesting about Mazinger, but instead as the first mecha anime, so we have to include it, that kind of inherently will make you have less interesting things to say about Mazinger, you know? Like, both V and X do Mazinger Zero, but they don't do any of the actual thoughtful stuff Mazinger Zero does. They just have Mazinger Zero there because he's cool. And, like, Mazinger Zero is the coolest guy ever. But it's, like, it feels kind of bleak that Mazinger Zero is... I feel like Mazinger Zero is semi-obviously made by someone that at least has thoughts about Super Robot Wars. Like, I kind of assume on some level the ending of Mazinger Zero is inspired by at least the concept of Super Robot Wars. And he just doesn't do anything with the meta commentary Mazinger Zero does. Like... don't remember how the flash bullseye interaction works. Seems like it works in my favor. Like, I think V is one of the better Git and Super Robot Wars, and even it makes such an obvious failure with just adapting the works. Not even like doing interesting stuff with the works, just adapting them whole at all, honestly. Like, I do not think Mazinger Zero without the... I don't think Mazinger Zero versus Great General of Darkness, which is what they are adapting in both of them functionally, without the meta commentary is a work. I don't think it's anything. I think I actually hit. Could I not? Yeah. Alright, one second. I just realized that because of... Okay. For context, too. I don't know. Ava, if you watch the bot of this later. The donation they sent was them saying they gotta go, and I couldn't eat it. And then I remember that because I'm using Twitch's inbuilt stuff now. Actually, I added the Twitch activity feed thing, so I saw just now that they gotta go. Because I'm stupid. I made it. I don't think I really get anything from killing these nerds, because I don't think I'm gonna kill these guys if I kill the boss. I think I'm probably ending after this stage anyways, just because... Oh, my gut's freaking hurting. Because I don't do this enough. And like, I'm gonna be presumably calling either Air or Eva or both later, so I don't want to like damage the deal. That'd be stupid. So I kind of got that. That I assume the twin jibe system is probably actually like really good and I should just keep using it. Why did he drop an item? I think he's correct. We, and I mean we, are all Kraken Sangers on board. I just learned something. Oh, I'm on the yawn now. I should have been on the other out because Ingram's in that one. Like, we love Ingram. I was checking if he's in this game. Okay. I've got to go. Goodbye. I missed the stop streaming.